Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Demise of the Faithful update to Dead by Daylight, grabbing the Terminal Illness achievement. This is to down 50 survivors who are inflicted with the maximum infection. This one's going to be done from the killer's side. You are going to want to play as the update's killer for this, which is going to be the Plague. So make sure you grab her from either the DLC pack or the in-game store. So to start infecting survivors, you're going to want to take advantage of the Plague's left trigger attack. Whenever you use it, she is going to spit out this green vomit, and whenever you hit a survivor with this green vomit, they are going to start becoming infected. You want to pay attention to their character portrait in your HUD. You are going to notice that the infection is going to take various levels. It's going to start out with this green color, and then to get them more sick, what you want to do is you want to make sure you keep vomiting on them. It will progress on its own over time. However, the fastest way is to just keep up your vomit spray. Once it progresses far enough, their character portrait is going to turn red. They are also going to be injured and at a state where they can't heal themselves. So as soon as they enter that state, what you want to do is you want to make sure you hit them. They should go down, and that is what's going to count towards the achievement. So all you have to do is just make sure you do that until you hit 50, and you should be good for the achievement. So pretty straightforward explanation. It's going to be a little bit on the grindy side. However, this is how you are going to get it done. Not too bad, since you only need to really hit the survivor once, and it's easier to damage them for the first health state just using the vomit. So make sure you just keep up on your vomit spray until they get injured, and then just make sure you try to track them down, land a nice hit in, and then get your count towards the achievement, and then just keep repeating to the other survivors. Of course, if you are just focusing on the achievement, remember to avoid hooking the survivors. Just make sure you just down your victim and then just move on to the next person. That way, the other teammates can pick them up, and you can just keep running between survivors and keep downing people until you rack up the 50. You should be able to get maybe about a handful to a dozen every game or so this shouldn't take too long. And once again, it doesn't require anything real special. You just have to make sure you are persistent with your pursuit as soon as they enter maximum infection. Some things to remember: you can actually spray any interactable object, and any survivor who interacts with it is going to start becoming infected as well. So make sure whenever you are trying to find the next survivor, make sure you stop along the way and make sure you spray any generators or any pallets, and that's going to help out a bit with this, since you can work on getting survivors in the background sick, which should save you a little bit of time. The other thing to keep in mind is survivors can recover themselves from the sickness by interacting with the various fountains around the map. As soon as they interact with enough fountains, your vile purge, which is going to be your green vomit, is going to turn into the corrupt purge, which is going to be your red vomit. You cannot work on the achievement whenever you have the corrupt purge. So make sure you keep that in mind. The corrupt purge will only damage the survivors. It won't get them sick. So if you are playing a game where you are strictly focused on the achievement, make sure you wait until the corrupt purge wears off before you can start spraying survivors again. And finally, just make sure you pay attention to what state the survivor's infection is at. There is no need to spray them again if they are already at max infection. Just feel free to down them. And then once you manage to get your 50, you should be good for the achievement. Again, it should take a few games, but it's not too grindy. Once you get your 50, though, the achievement is going to unlock. There it is. This one's 40 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.